"Is that Jameson's little girl?" I asked Sean, nodding to the little girl on the ground playing by herself. I never expected to land back in Lane County and living with my brother after going through a nasty-as-hell divorce. My ex-husband Richie was one for the record books. Most would look at him and think he's handsome, rich, and a pedigree. Which he is, for the most part. It's his personality that kills off any good he may have inside of him. Pompous, arrogant, and a know-it-all. Not to mention Richie would use his words in a way that would tear you down and belittle you in every way. It was so bad that once I was done, I was done. I filed for divorce on my own, and boy, was that the wrong move. For all I could care, Richie could keep everything. I wanted nothing except my photography business, clothes, and a few personal items. The only place I needed to be was home, back in North Carolina, instead of thousands of miles away in Chicago. I 10 out of 10 do not suggest going it on your own, especially with a man like Richie Gates. His pit bull of an attorney tried to take even more than I was willing to let go. Richie really wanted to go after my small photography business, that he said was a complete and utter failure time and time again. That's when I knew I had to call my big brother for help. He hired a pit bull attorney for me as well, who had no problem going head-to-head with Richie's. Needless to say, months later, I'm finally back home, my maiden name firmly in place, my photography business my own, and living with my brother. Now, here's to rebuilding my life, my career, and everything that goes along with being a divorced woman in a small-ass town. Yeah, Josephine, or JoJo as most of us call her. She's almost 2. The light of Jameson's eyes, and probably the one reason he hasn't worked himself into the ground. Sean's best friend Matthew and Jameson are years older than me. I was an oops baby. They thought our mom was going through menopause when, yikes, it was a pregnancy instead. She's beautiful. Do you think he'd be opposed if I played with her? She's sitting on the floor, quietly playing by herself, and my heart aches for the little girl who will no longer have her mother. Go, I know it's killing you not to. If Jameson has a problem, he'll have no problem letting it be known.